Hello everybody, this is Sarah Perry, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly psychic insight and guidance for the week of the 9th to the 15th of November. Hello to everybody tuning in right now. Thank you to all my regular supporters and anyone new out there. And if you enjoy this vlog, please do remember to like, share and subscribe. It really helps build the channel. And if you'd like a private reading, then do pop down to my website, www.saraperrypsychic.com, and do check out the monthly subscriptions. It is an affordable price for those of you who would like regular readings and updates. You can use it for mentorship, psychic development. You can get just a regular reading per month, past lives, relationships, career, you name it. Or you can change it up every month if you like. Now you can do an $11 subscription, which is half the price of a normal written or audio reading. And you can also do, or you can do a full reading subscription, which is $33 a month. And for that, you can do video call, WhatsApp as well. So do go and check that out. And all my new workshops that are coming up, I'm really excited as I am moving house in about, oh my God, by the end of this week, it'll be 2 weeks. At the moment I knew I was going, I just packed. But the wonderful thing about this move is that I'm going to be able to progress and expand in what I'm doing and be able to run my workshops and retreats from there. So if anybody is interested in the new year in coming over to Spain and taking part in a week-long retreat or a weekend perhaps, then do contact me. The price of the retreat will be includes the daily the lunches and the training and all the materials, but doesn't include the accommodation at this point. Okay, so the accommodation would be separate, but I would be able to help you find accommodation nearby. So everything would be run at my place or at a nearby place as well. So lots and lots of interesting things. I'm also going to be doing a tarot journey through life course where you can learn about the major arcana cards, at the same time alter the way you focus your life, which is very exciting, guys. And up until Christmas I was doing daily workshops of quantum vision board, a quantum vision workshop where you can leap into 2021 as a new person, recreate your life, refocus, restructure, you name it. Let's all go for gold, guys. You know, it's time now to get ourselves out of this sluggish energy and move on, because at the end of this week, Mars goes direct, and everything's going to be sunny and motivated. Yes. Finally, we can take the brakes off and start going. Now, as we get towards the 13th of November, you may find it slow. Okay, but then it will turn. We've got a lovely new moon. And also we've got the 11:11 energy, the energy field, the portal opening. Really powerful time. Do take time on that date to do some meditation, some manifestation. This is going to be an amazing week, guys. I feel like this is the awakening week of the year. This is the time for change. We've just had the elections. A new president has been elected. This is time for change, okay? At the end of the mid-December, we're going into a new 200-year era where things are going to take a completely different turn. People are going to be more focused on their mindset and looking beyond, rising above, lifting into this high frequency that we've been moving into now for a good few years. Now, it's important to still not push things this week, okay? Just know it's coming. Now, I've had a feeling of flutter, a fluttery feeling for now, God, over a week now, where there's this sense of everything's going to be okay. Now, realistically, I'm looking around me going, oh my God, how am I going to cope with this? And I'm sure most of you are, since I know if anyone in the UK is listening in lockdown right now, they're probably thinking, here we go again. Now what's going to change? There's all these things popping up in the news at the moment about, the economy changing. Oh, if you borrow this, you're going to have to pay more tax later. But if you wait now, you can get, money off, and everything is shifting around. Things need to be seen to be happening, okay? Just focus on what you can do. That's the most important thing. Try to not be aware, don't shut out your awareness, but block out what isn't necessary, because as we get to this end of this retrograde, there is going to be a lot of rising energy, okay? And it's a little bit, and excuse anybody who is listening who was a Trump follower, and I'm just speaking from the outside looking in, but from what we've seen, he's not taking things lying down and is getting very angry. So it's almost like this rise. Do you remember the story of Sleeping Beauty? And I think it was on Maleficent, and you think that the witch has died and then she turns into a big dragon, and it's like, wow, and it just rises. This is almost like the Trump is coming back. It's like, I will not lose, I'm coming back for that final fight. You watch a film and they don't quite die. They just keep coming back, they keep coming back. And that's what it might feel like around Wednesday time. I don't know, I'm getting halfway into Thursday. And then it's like suddenly the clock is just going to go bong, and then it's just going to go quiet. Now, we have got Remembrance Sunday, so that might be what I'm picking up on, is that 2 minute silence as well. But, Remembrance Day is about, obviously, remembering the war. But this is important. This is so important this year, because we are remembering what has been lost this year too. This has been a war, a silent war in a way. This has been something that, we can't literally see. The world wars that we've had, we've been physically fighting. There's something, what you're fighting. You can see the enemy. What has been going on with this pandemic, we can't see it. So in fairness, there's been a lot of a mess. But why has it been a lot of a mess? Because no one really knows what to do about it. When something is out of control, it's like, it's like trying to catch a fly in a jar, it's like it just keeps flying in and out. Oh God, I thought I had it then, We're trying to catch a mouse that's running around the room. It just keeps getting out of your reach. And this is what I feel with this. And there will be a point where everyone just breathes and just goes, oh God, let's just move on. But things have to be seen to be doing things, because everyone's trying to keep everybody happy, but at the same time not. Anyway, let's not go into that, because I could get on a soapbox, but what I do see is things turning around this week. There is a lot of luck around. So tap into the luck, even if that means stepping back from the crowd and detaching from anything aggressive or negative, okay? It's like being in your own little bubble of happiness, Just float around in your little bubble going, yay, It's a wonderful feeling when you have that amazing sense of wonderment like a child. Do any of you have that, that excited feeling that comes in? It's like a high-pitched giggle that comes. I get this and it just literally rises up through me, and it's like everything is new, everything's exciting. And when I can anchor this feeling, everything is okay, because at that moment nothing can touch me. Now, for some of you, you might be feeling this kind of fluttering in the stomach, nervousness coming in, that feeling where your stomach's turning over and you don't know what's going to happen, and it's kind of like something is building. This is a sign that something is about to happen. Now, for some of you, you may be fearful, really frightened, it's that feeling of, what's going to happen, that sense you've got to go up and do some public speaking, or oh my God, I've got to go and see the headmaster, I'm really frightened, oh my God, am I going to get into trouble, So just do this with me now, anyone that's listening. Imagine something that you are a little bit uneasy about, or something. Imagine in your visualize that you would be really frightened, that feeling of like, it's coming, I haven't got much time, that kind of thing. And just experience that feeling in your belly where everything turns over, and that adrenaline starts going. Okay, so just do that. And then imagine something, still keeping that feeling going. Imagine something really exciting. It's your birthday tomorrow. It's Christmas. You can't wait to see someone you haven't seen for ages. You know, you finally got a flight back to a country to see your family, and you're so excited because everything's amazing. It's the same feeling, right? It's the same bubbling up feeling. It's exactly the same. It's just that you are seeing it differently. Now, so for some of you, you're going to be feeling frightened or fearful, but that's because your mood is there. That's where your mindset is right now. For those of you who are just thinking, right, positive, I'm going to get on with it, I'm still going to move towards Christmas, I'm still going to get everything ready, I'm going to have the most memorable Christmas ever, because it's going to be the most poignant Christmas. It's maybe going to be a little bit quieter, but we're still going to do the best we can, and we're going to just really connect on a different level, you know, because that's the one thing with this pandemic. People have got closer in many ways. Some people haven't, but you know, in many ways it's like that realization of what's important, and that was the biggest message. So think about those feelings that are rolling around in your stomach when you suddenly get that feeling of dread or that feeling of excitement. It's the same feeling. That anxious, nervous feeling is the same. It's just the way you're viewing it. So do your best to turn the picture around, because it may be your own mind that is looking to the worst rather than the best. And often it's easier to look at the worst because then we're prepared. Okay? So think about that. You know, keep things on a high level. Be playful if you can. Be in that fun moment. I had a wonderful surprise the other day. I had a sleepover with some friends, just a few, very social distance, a couple, and they basically put on a little tea party for me, and it was just like a 5-year-old's party. It was brilliant, and we had just had a real giggle, and it was such a break from everything, and it's so good to just have fun. And this is what we miss. And we just did some really simple things. And I'm very easily pleased, guys. I don't need an awful lot. It's almost like people are trying so hard to get things right. They're trying so hard to succeed. They're trying so hard to have a good time. So hard to make it perfect. But at the end, the perfection is the simplicity often. You know, it's the moment. It's the present. It's what we feel right now. They're the biggest memories, that sense of just joy. Have you forgotten how to feel joy, guys? This is a week to get back in balance, to recharge your batteries. There's a lot of spiritual activity around. There's a lot of luck coming in. And I do see that some things start speeding up. So it might not be completely consistent, you know, this where you've got a clear road ahead and you might have to keep stopping at some traffic lights. We'll still have a couple of those little hazards going on because you've got Uranus having a little fun game still going on. So, you know, just be ready for the unexpected. Don't think, oh, it's all done and dusted and I'm there. That's coming kind of end of December, all right? So look forward to that, but still get things ready. If something good comes in, don't kind of walk away from it or look at the worst of it. Just think, what can I get from this? The place that I'm moving to is maybe not my dream house, as in it's not the place I really dream of right now, but that isn't available at this point, okay? But what I'm doing is taking action to get close to that. So when I first saw this house, the one thing that wasn't right in my eyes was where it was, okay? Just the place. But then I realised when I stood in the place, every other box ticked, everything. And it didn't matter where it was what it did for me and how it worked for me and how it gave what I need, because that's what I've been asking for. Somewhere that will serve my needs so that I can expand and do what I want to do and what I love. Because at the moment where I am, I'm unable to push forwards because of just the property, you know, it just doesn't, although it's a big property, it doesn't work. It doesn't fit my needs, and it's kind of suppressing my creativity. So this place has the outside space I'm looking for. It just ticks all these boxes, okay? And it's helping me progress. So if something is helping you move forwards, an action you take is helping you get where you want to go, then it's worth pursuing, all right? If your gut is going, no, and literally screaming at you and you feel physically sick, then maybe address that side of it. That's another thing. But there's money to be had from inspired ideas this week, from playfulness, from new beginnings, to put things out there. Just see, you know, just think, well, okay, that person's doing that, and okay, I did that last time, it didn't work. Let's try something new. Think expansion, okay? It's time to start putting the seeds down, thinking about where you're going to place them in the garden. Start designing the layout of your life now. You don't have to actually brand anything or throw it out there till the week after, all right? That's the week after, the end of the week. Let's look at Saturday. Friday or Saturday is a good time to maybe put something out there, all right, this week. But if you really want to go for gold, start on the Monday the next week. I'm seeing new beginnings with love. I'm seeing things starting to awaken again. It's like the buds are starting open. People are starting to just feel renewed again this week. Watch the jealousy, though, of yourself, not just of other people. If you're sitting there going, well, they're all getting all that, no, I'm not getting it anymore, then go start thinking, well, what can I get? Maybe what they've got isn't what you want anyway. That's why it's not happened. All those important ingredients of your life recipe are starting to come together, and there is a sense of freedom on the horizon. I just feel this is going to be such a positive week. I can't wait now to look at the individual sun signs, because I feel that they are going to reflect all of this reading. Communication is going to start up again. It's like I'm hearing that. Do you remember the old modem that goes woo, like that? It's almost like things are starting to come back to life. But again, be ready kind of Wednesday time for things to almost slow down to nothing before it just suddenly starts moving again. And it may not be a massive rush forward straight away, okay? Because when Mars goes to sleep, he's got to have his coffee first before he gets going, you know? He's got to wake up a little bit, so give him a bit of time. But this is time to take control of the transformations of your life. You're going to be your mindset is going to be ready, okay? So have a great week. Go and check out your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. They're all time-stamped on the other videos. And do get in touch with me if you'd like a private reading, or you'd like to connect with me for an online workshop. I can do some of them one-to-one. So do comment if or just message me if necessary, and I can send you the information. And lots and lots of love to you guys. Take good care. Bye for now.